Hey everybody, this is our learning bulletin number whatever, and we're sending it on Thursday instead of Friday just to give you a little heads up before the holidays. So, Merry Christmas first of all, and a blessed holiday season to everyone. I want this video to be watched by both students and parents so that you all know what's coming. So make sure you share it with each other and talk about it with each other, parents and students. I would like to just take a minute to celebrate what our teachers and students have been able to do this fall. We have been blessed to be able to be together in person for the entire fall. There are things we've been able to do at our school that other students in other schools can't really imagine doing, like after-school activities, having lunch with their friends. But all of this is a challenge, and it needs to improve after the holidays. A little more about that later. You could accuse us of waiting too long to make this decision, but we have decided that we will be having 1 week of remote learning after the holidays and will resume in-person learning, at least that's our plan now, on January 11th. So why did we wait so long to make this decision? Well, one reason is we didn't really want to make it. We wanted to make sure it was kind of needed before we did it. But we see it as a wise thing to do for a few reasons. Let me list them for you. First, our students come from all over Niagara, an area which will be going into red in the next few days. Second, our routines will inevitably shift over the holidays, and it's very possible that other school systems will be going remote as well. We will wait and see what we hear on the news about that. Third, we need to do what we can to heighten the awareness that this virus is real and that the way we respond makes a difference. And fourth, we need to do what we can to make this place a safe place for learning and for working for our students and staff. Our hope is that it will be 1 week and that we'll be able to resume in person on January 11. But we will, of course, be awaiting word from the Ministry of Education, from the Department of Health, and waiting and seeing what seems prudent after the year turns based on COVID cases in the area. But I plead with families not to misinterpret our actions. We hope that students and families don't respond to what we're doing by relaxing their efforts to follow health department and government directives over the holidays. Our recent survey of staff and students overwhelmingly shows that students are grateful to have been in school for the last 4 months. Staff are grateful as well, but on both sides there is stress about going forward and remaining safe. One of the best gifts you, parents, can give your high school children this Christmas is a commitment to observance of the directives we're hearing from the government and our health authorities. In addition, it is clear that when we return, we will need to refocus our efforts on safe practices. We need a renewed commitment to wearing masks properly and to safe distancing. Our students are doing well, but that doesn't mean that together we don't need to improve. There is considerable and justified anxiety about how safe school is, and this needs to remain our top priority. So a word to those students who are not working hard enough with their masks or social distancing. We may come to the point in January where we ask individuals to learn remotely for a stretch if you are clearly not willing to comply what all of us are asked to do. So, students, when you go home this Friday, we ask you to bring everything you need for your learning during the week or more following Christmas. I am sure your teachers will remind you of this, but you will need to have everything for after the holidays. We intend to structure each learning day according to a 4-period day during the first week of January, just as we do with our remote Wednesdays. The difference will be that we will expect you to be present all day, every day. Your teachers will be providing links on Edsby for communal learning through Zoom or Teams. All our students will need to commit to being present during class time. This will not be a time to go to your job and try to catch up with your learning at night. January will have 3 learning weeks before exams. Lord willing, we will be in person for 2 of them. The 4th week will be our exam week. Our plan all along has been to run exams for most courses like we typically do, and this is still our intent. When we are back, we will continue to do what we can to provide opportunities for students to engage in activities beyond the classroom as we have been doing all semester. But in doing so, we will pay attention to our regional COVID color and all the guidelines put forward by public health. So, students, families, enjoy your break. I think we all need it. When you come back on January 4, be ready, when learning at home or in school, to give your best for the last stretch of the first semester. Once again, though I'm sure you won't do all the things you are used to doing this Christmas with the extended families that you love, it is my prayer that all of us will find great joy as we celebrate in smaller and quieter ways the coming of the Saviour, the one in whom all things hold together, the one we worship, the one whose disciples we daily train in this beautiful school. So God bless you all. We'll talk again in January.